I'm here at Bourbon Barrel Foods with owner Matt Jamie. He's going to take us on a little tour and show us how it's all done. Let's go.
I started my company about 7 years ago as a soy sauce microbrewery, and I started it in the basement of my house. So something that I started in my basement is now at 16,000 square feet, and we have almost 20 employees. I love what I do, I'm very passionate about what it is that I do. I'm passionate about Kentucky, and I'm very passionate about Louisville. So I love that what it is that I do brings a light on the community in the state. Soy sauce idea works well in Kentucky because of the similarities between the distilling of bourbon and the brewing of soy sauce, you know, the way they do it traditionally in Japan. Right out here in front of us, we have our entire soy sauce operation. We cook beans, we roast wheat, we grind wheat. We put them in these beds here. These are cooling beds. Once they cool to a certain temperature, we inoculate them with a yeast. The two kettles going right now are one's for soybeans, one's for wheat. We buy only non-GMO, Kentucky-grown soybeans. They're a nice large bean because of the moisture, but I love working with these two farmers that I buy from, just because they're so used to shipping to Japan that they don't see an end product. For them, it's just being able to, you know, see someone within the state, you know, create a product that is getting some national exposure, and we ship all over the country, and they're proud of that. They love seeing that aspect of it. This room here, the Koji room, has these shelves. And my dad, you know, when I started, my dad built like everything that we needed: boxes, shelving systems. He built the press. He built the cooling beds. The beans will live in here for 2.5 days. We just control the temperature in here simply by creating little wavy patterns in here to increase surface area in the box, or we'll shake them. We'll move them from the top of the room where it's warmer down to the bottom where it's cooler. 2.5 days in this room. So if you get up and you can see they have this whitish haze to them, right? So they come in and they're a wet brown bean color. We cultivate our own yeasts now. We're kind of forced to do it. After the tsunami hit Japan, we couldn't get anything exported to the US because of the radiation scare. So a plan that was just kind of yeah, we should grow our own yeast at some point came to, we got to grow our own yeast. So 2.5 days in here, they become green, mature beans, and they go into a brine. The brine we will have mixed in the bourbon barrels. So we have water trucked in from Bardstown, Kentucky. Everybody from Kentucky, if you're a bourbon drinker, you understand why the water is so important in the state. It's a hard water. It's limestone filtered water. You know, it has a lot of minerals and nutrients in it. You know, the calcium that is in the water gives the water body, which is why the bourbon distillers like it. But all those minerals and nutrients react well with yeasts. So bourbon is a fermented product. Soy sauce is a brewed fermented product. So we like it for a lot of the same reasons. So we'll mix the brine in the barrel. This dry part goes into the brine, becomes a mash. The Japanese would call it a morami. Over the course of the first 6 weeks, we'll stir every day. The big silver thing in the corner is our smoker.
Yeah, this is where we smoke the sugars and the spices. So this will get real smoky, but this is our, see how it's a little darker on top.
We'll filter it crudely just to get the big pieces out, and we'll pasteurize it. Pasteurizing it sets our color, sets our flavor, sets our pH. From that point, we'll polish it one more time, and then it goes down our bottling line right back here. We bottle about 3,000 bottles of soy sauce a month, and that's in our 100 ml bottles. But I enjoy that I've been able to hire people that have the same passion for what it is that I do. That's priceless, and that's really enjoyable. So, you know, to all my employees, thank you.